Hello, my name is Rebecca Perkins. I'm a certified veterinary technician here at BluePearl Specialty and Emergency Pet Hospital. I'm here today to show you how to administer insulin to your pets at home. Administering insulin is a key role in diabetes management. In that, make sure that your veterinarian has gone over with you what type of diet to feed your pet, as well as what kind of insulin you're going to be giving your pet. Once you have that in mind, go ahead and feed your pet what your veterinarian has recommended. Once you've fed them, make sure that they're in a comfortable spot so you can administer their insulin. There's a couple of different types of insulins that you would be administering at home, and there's a couple of different ways to start handling those insulins. One of the insulin types you would take and you're going to roll. Your veterinarian should go over this with you. The other type of insulin you'd administer at home is one that you shake. Now do keep in mind, when I say shake, I don't mean like a protein shake. I mean like a slow back and forth motion like this. So the two different needle types that your veterinarian will go over is something called a U100 or a U40. These are two different units of measurement. It's very important that you give your patient the correct type of insulin with the correct type of needle. Once you're ready to administer the insulin, you want to make sure that the bottle stays clean. So you just take an alcohol wipe. This is simply a cotton square with some alcohol on it. Wipe the top of the bottle, and then you can get ready to administer your insulin. You're going to take the cap off of the needle. Go ahead and insert the needle into the bottle. Invert both. Pull back as much insulin as your veterinarian has told you to. Go ahead and remove the needle, and you're ready to administer. This is Michaela. She's one of the animals that's going to help us demonstrate how to give your pets insulin at home. Like I discussed earlier, making sure that they have a comfortable space for them to be on when you give them the insulin. So this is Michaela's favorite blankie, and so for Michaela, you can give her insulin in a couple of different spots. The most common spots that are used are going to be right in between the shoulder blades here, as well as on the back end over here. Make sure that you lift up the skin so that you can make a tent. You want to make sure that your finger goes inside just a little bit and you're not going to hit bone or anything like that. Once you're ready, go ahead and prep your needle by taking off the cap. Make sure that you're comfortable giving the insulin as well. Lift up the skin. I'm choosing the space between the shoulder blades. Insert your needle. Draw back just a little bit to make sure you're not having any blood come in, and administer. Michaela did great, and then you can take your needle, recap it, and dispose of it appropriately. I've shown you how to give insulin with one person on a cat. Today we're going to be showing how to give insulin with two people. This is my friend and coworker Megan, who's going to be holding Wednesday today. So once they're on a comfortable spot, like a blanket or their bed, have the friend or neighbor hold them in a way that's comfortable. Megan's holding Wednesday underneath of her stomach and just in front of her chest. That's comfortable for Wednesday, and I have a lot of room to work with on her side here. So once you're ready, uncap your needle. Pull up a little bit of skin. We're going to go for the right shoulder. So go ahead and make your tent. Make sure you feel. Inject, pull back to make sure there's no blood, and administer the insulin. Then make sure to feel for wet spots to make sure it all has gone in. It's really important to reward your pet after you've given the insulin, especially since diabetes is something that's most likely going to be lifelong. When I mention giving them a comfortable blanket, they know that's where they get the love and that's where they get, possibly treats. Discuss with your veterinarian as far as options to give them food if they're food motivated. Otherwise, giving them lots of love and their favorite toy directly afterwards can be really helpful in this process.